Hey friends, I hope that you're all having a great day. Life can sometimes surprise us with storms, totally out of the blue and totally unexpected. Sometimes it's a sudden loss, sometimes it's unexpected circumstances, and sometimes it just feels like our lives are completely falling apart. I'm sure some of you are facing a storm right now. You might be in the middle of the storm with the waves crashing over your boat, and you feel like you're praying and you're wondering if God is sleeping while you're talking to Him. Does He not hear your cries of help? The disciples, when they were faced with a storm in the Sea of Galilee, felt the same way. They felt fear. They felt desperation. They just wanted the storm to stop. They were fearful. They were scared of drowning. And sometimes we feel exactly the same way when we're in a storm. But then Jesus wakes up from his slumber. He stands up and he says, "Peace, be still." And just as Jesus calmed the Sea of Galilee, so Jesus will calm the storm that you are facing in your life. Often, we don't know what to do. We just feel totally overwhelmed, and our faith feels so far away, and we feel that our faith is weakened. But storms are sent our way to reawaken our faith, to build our faith, to make us stronger, to trust that Jesus has it all under control. When Jesus let that storm hit that sea in Galilee, he knew that his disciples would be fearful. And he said to them, "Thee of little faith." And then he calmed the storm with 3 simple words: peace, be still. How great a feeling is that? To be in this crazy storm, totally overwhelmed by the waves around you, and suddenly your prayer hits God's ears, and the oceans are still. The sun comes out from the clouds, and we feel that we can breathe again. Everything becomes calm around us, just because we put our trust back in God's hands. God is in control. No matter what you may be going through, trust that God has it all under control, and He's going to work it all out for your good. Jesus doesn't promise us that we won't face storms, but He does promise us that He will be there for us in those storms. No matter what the storm might be that you're facing, God is right there with you. He has you in the palm of His hands. So today, as the waves might feel like they're crushing you, I want you to calm your mind and come before God with your storm. Let God put His hands upon your life and calm the seas. Have faith in God's plan, friends. Even in the midst of all this chaos, God is there. God will never let you drown. All you need to do is put your faith and your trust back in God's hands. Let Him take the wheel. God knows the way. He is 100% in control of your life and where your life is going. Just let it go and give it to God. Trust in Him, for He wants only the best for you. Friends, I pray that God may be with you today in whatever storm you may be facing. Maybe you're at the highest point of the storm and the waves are crashing down on you. Or maybe you're coming out of the storm a little, but you feel too fatigued to get yourself to the shoreline. Let God help you no matter where you are. Let Him come and bring you calm and peace that only God can. Be still and know that I am God. We need to believe that. Trust that God has it all under control. May your storms be calmed. May the storms end, and may the chaos turn into peace. Have a blessed day.